everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to finish furnishing the Starbucks cup inspired house. Shout out Sam one time for giving me this inspiration. I am so in love with this house. I put so much effort into it. I color corrected the walls so now it looks a little bit more like the Starbucks cup.
I had so much fun CC shopping for the house to color correct everything. I got over my fears of all the CC bugs that I experienced so many years ago. I really wanted this house to be a little bit more glitzy and a little bit more flashy, like the cup that my friend was holding. But all of my options within the Sim store was not good. It would not work, so I went with a matte cup finish instead. And now
We are moving on to the second floor of this house, which is styled after one of the Starbucks that I do visit. I really love just playing around with the idea of having an internet cafe within your own house. So if you had friends over and you guys wanted to play video games, bring your own computer, I made sure that there was desks and tables galore. I did use the coffee machines that the game has to simulate a coffee house. I really wanted to do like have a barista there or a mixologist there, but this is your house. I highly doubt you're going to keep a mixologist on hand to make your coffees. And plus, with the mixology skill, you can learn how to make different types of lattes and espressos and drinks of that nature. But let me tell you about the last couple of days that I've had. Ever since I started doing videos, I have needed to buy a planner for this year, and I have gone to 5 stores. I have gone to 5 different stores, including online stores like Amazon, eBay, places of that nature, to find a planner that fits me and just brings me so much happiness and actually makes me want to write in it. Like, not one of those like super cute like planners that I bought last year, which has Marilyn Monroe, who is my icon. Love Marilyn Monroe. I'm sorry for those who love Audrey Hepburn, but I'm a Marilyn Monroe fan. But after going through 5 stores, browsing the internet, I finally found a planner. Like, when I tell you when I found this planner, I had found 2 within the store that I had visited, and I kid you not, I walked around the store for 5 minutes holding each one of them in my hand just to figure out which one suited my personality and suited me in general. And then I went in search of mirrors to see how it would look like carrying this planner around, carrying either one of them around. And the one that I finally chose, I absolutely love it. It definitely says super business, super boss lady, has a magnetic clasp. I can put all of my ideas for future builds in there as well and just carry it all around in one place. So I'm super happy that I didn't just settle for the first one within the first store that I visited, but yay. But I just find it funny that I walked around for 5 minutes in this store to find a planner because I refused to just got one that fit the bill. And I guess you could say that for a lot of things in life. Don't buy it just because it fits the bill. If it doesn't make you happy, if it doesn't make you just gleeful, I guess you could say, to buy it. Usually I buy rings. I have a very big ring collection, and usually I buy one on payday. My paydays are on Wednesdays and Fridays because I have 2 jobs. Yes, I have 2 jobs and I'm still posting videos, but I only post them 3 times a week because trying to post a video every single day was just so stressful for me. And doing the voiceovers as well, super stressful. But I didn't buy a ring on payday. I didn't buy a ring on Wednesday. You guys are seeing this on Friday, today. But I usually buy a ring almost every other Wednesday, and I didn't buy one. Mostly because my right hand, I wear my most prized possession. It is the One Ring in titanium, and I've had it for years. It has a little engraved One Ring inscription on it, and I never take this off. But my right hand can only wear size 8 rings, so that's out of the question. My left hand wears size 7, so I put a stipulation on myself that I can only buy rings that are size 7, and that definitely narrowed the field down just a little bit. And I found the most beautiful ring at Ross, but it was a size 8, so I couldn't buy it. So I didn't, because it I would never wear it. And I tried wearing it with my existing One Ring on my right hand, but it just didn't look cute. So I'm like, I have to let this one go. And I walked out of there, and the funny thing that's so funny is, like, I work where I buy my rings. I work at Ross, and when my coworkers found out that I wasn't buying a ring, they literally flipped their minds. They're like, "What do you mean you're not buying a ring? That's your thing. That's your thing to buy a ring." And I'm like, I know, but not this time, not today. But they're like, "We're proud of you for not just spending money ridiculously." And I'm just like, "Thank you guys." And then insert finding my planner at my local Walmart. And then of course I did some grocery shopping too, just some basic stuff. I had a PB&J the other day, and it just was so heavenly. I had to go buy more bread so I can have a PB&J again when I got home, which I did. I usually do grape jelly. Growing up, I only like strawberry jelly, but I've recently, not recently, but I started branching out to other jellies because, grape is fine, strawberry is fine, but I really like apple jelly. Apple jelly on toasted bread with peanut butter, amazing. 11 out of 10. Would recommend that most definitely. But I haven't asked today. How are you guys doing? Are you guys doing all right? I know it's Friday. A lot of you guys are ready for this week to be over. And guess what? It's over in 5 hours if you have a conventional 9 to 5 job. I do not include your commute in that, in which case it's probably 7 hours. It'll be over. But that's okay because it'll be the weekend. You can relax, you can unwind, prepare yourself for the next coming weeks. Oh, this month does have 3 paydays, so if you haven't peeped that little tidbit, you have another payday. So this one, I will allow you guys to go a little crazy. Don't get too crazy where you're behind on your bills, but catch up on some bills because that's what I did. I always do that on months where we get 3 paydays, and boy, does it help. I wish we could have 3 paydays every month, but then I would have so much stuff. Back when I first started working several years ago, I always just destroy my second paycheck of my 3 paycheck month. Always destroyed it on something silly, stupid. I don't even know. But be responsible. Be financially responsible because if you're responsible now, you can get all the crazy stuff later. And this, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. In other words, in a flurry of inspiration while I was at my other job, which is McDonald's, don't come for me. A job is a job, it pays the bills. I had a flurry of inspiration for several builds that you guys will see over the next month and a half or so. And this next one, I'm already going to tell you what it is. It is styled after the McDonald's pie box. So, and I'm very proud of it. So be on the lookout for that one. I think I'm going to post that video on Monday. It's a really short build considering it's not like 2, 3, 4 stories. It is a single story, but I really like how it turned out. So be on the lookout for that. My Let's Build series has definitely gotten quite expansive, I do have to say. I haven't been paying much attention to my Let's Play. I have been playing in it and I have been recording the videos, and but I play for like 5 to 6 hours at a time and trying to record a 5 to 6 hour I'm sorry, try to edit a 5 to 6 hour video. It's a lot. It's a lot of work, and I'm doing my best. But a lot of it is just me watching The Sims go to work because anytime I try and speed it up, it lags so bad. I'm currently in the process of like saving up for a desktop, a desktop tower, because oh no, can't deal with the lag, and I've been looking into increasing my internet speeds. I am just letting you know. I love Christmas. Every single last one of my builds, I will try and put a Christmas tree in it if I have the room to. So do not come for me. Christmas is my holiday. It makes me so happy. It's a time of joy, time of spirit, building, reinvigorating you. It's the end of the year. A new year's coming. I love Christmas. As a matter of fact, my Christmas tree is still up and it's been up for 3 years and it's gonna stay up. I can't decorate it with all the bulbs and baubles that I want to put on it because my cats will literally knock them all off. One time I came home and my Christmas tree was on the ground and all my bulbs were all over the floor. And I'm just looking at my cats and they're looking at me. And all I could do was just sigh. All I did was sigh. I'm like, okay, guys. Okay, lesson learned. But I do really, really like this build. I love it so much. There's a lot of bits and pieces of things in here that I didn't use before. The string of shell lights, I've never used that before, but I thought it was so fitting for a princess type room. A little bit of a cartoon princess, but at the same time, we're an adult princess. Hence why we have an entire floor dedicated to coffee because adults run on coffee, all right? They run out of coffee, and the fact that their bills are always in the back of their mind. I honestly thought this was the weirdest shaped house because there's a spiral staircase going up in the center of your bedroom instead of you going up a stair, walking through the hallway, and going into the room. No, no, no. You walk up to your room. And then if you continue walking up, you walk up to the balcony, which is a really nice balcony. There is a washer and dryer in this house, but I also put one of those clotheslines where you could dry your clothes on the patio because I thought it was a nice little touch. But be looking out for my next video. I'm really excited for it. I think you guys will love it just as much as I do. You can find all of my socials in the description box. I haven't figured out how to do links just yet, so please bear with me. But check down in the description box if you want to follow my Instagram. That is the only social that I have as of right now. I don't have Snapchat. I don't have Twitter. I am a terrible 25-year-old, but I understand Instagram. I've taken quite a few lessons on how to use Instagram, so I know Instagram. I will eventually work my way over to Twitter. Maybe once I get my computer set up and I want to start streaming on Twitch. You can find me on Twitch. Name is the same as my Instagram in the link in the description box. However, I have no videos. They're all on YouTube. They're all here. because my internet is not strong enough to stream just yet. And the setup that I want to have is not quite there yet, but it will get there. I promise it'll get there. And you guys can watch me in real time struggle to build all the houses that I build. I hope to see you guys there when I finally get the setup of my dreams. I'm still working on cleaning out my spare bedroom to do that, but I will have a home office if it's the last thing I do. If any of you have any ideas of what you want to see me build next or attempt to build, please leave me a comment down below and I'll read all your comments, all your suggestions, and I will do my best to get into your head and recreate what you are looking for within The Sims 3. I will do my best to build it. Just give me some time to. The terrain outside, I decided to keep it a little bit simple, not so crazy. I used the same grass in all of my builds, the short, dark grass. I really wanted to put like a bush or a hedge in front of those windows, but they weren't looking too good. But I finally felt settled on something. That's all that matters, right? I settled on something that felt congruent to the house itself. Screenshots are coming up. So, on that note, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. Toodles!